Uh-oh. Been live. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Ruth Marquise. Your favorite realtor. Welcome to the Ruth and Relationship Show. I am your host. I am your host, Ruth Marquise, aka your favorite realtor, aka your favorite credit specialist, aka your love negotiator. I help men and women relate, get into quality relationships that lead to quality families, that lead to quality communities, that leave quality legacies. Let's build. Today's topic: women, we need to wake up. Wake up. Women, we need to wake up. Wow, yeah. Wrong show, Ruth. Wrong show. That was Ruth in the back, and I'm missing one, so I gotta do it tomorrow. So, if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. If you're on here, say hi. I am going to put the link out today. Child, you gotta evolve and stuff, girl. So let me go ahead and post that link for y'all. So if you want to come up on today, yes, here we go. So, women, we need to wake up. Okay, we need to wake up, wake up, wake up. Now, let me tell you where this topic came from. So, I love my clients. By the way, I'm so sorry I'm running late today because I was running around trying to get listings together and get them together and shine them up, make them look good, and promote them out there. I have a rental and I have a home for sell, brand new today. So let me know if you need anything like that, or if you need to fix your credit in order to qualify for the rentals, because it's more. You need way better credit to rent a house than you do to buy a house. Isn't that crazy? I know. So, um, so basically, um somebody was trying to give me a compliment, and but in the compliment I got slightly offended. Everything else was on point. 90% of the message was great, but something was like, it's so good that women are finally waking up, right? So I'm like, hold up, pause, right? I've been woke. What y'all talking about? I've been woke. And it's so crazy because when I got married at the age of 19 years old, right? And when I had got out of all, it was a whole lot of things that transpired, and yeah, we were not supposed to be together. It was just mutual. It was just like, all right, we need to stop the roller coaster, because you're dragging people along, human beings along for this bumpy ride. And it takes two. So when that was over, I was done with somebody, and he was like, well, when that didn't work out, he was like, I'm gonna need you to not tell these men out here that you want to get married in 6 months. Wait, remember I used to smack my leg? And I used to be like, ouch, ouch. Oh my God. Yeah. I did a lot of shows. I cannot believe 200 episodes is about to approach us. This is crazy. But anyway, and I wish I did the relationship show, like way more times than the once a week. If you're on here, say hi. So basically, I came off very strong. Hey, that's I was like, people say my age, and they be like, because you was out here in these streets and you was starting it up. And I'm like, what? I was married most of the time. What are y'all talking about? And then I was letting them know I was serious from the jump, because apparently I was like, if you're not gonna marry me in 6 months, then I don't want you. I did. I was like, I want to get married quickly, and that's it. It's so funny when everything is going bad, you be like, I just can't wait to be single. But when you are actually not, in that situation anymore, you're like, I can't wait to get married again. So that's the thing. That's the kind of the curse with women. If you are not traumatized, women, we need to wake up. If you're not traumatized, when you keep saying, I don't need a man, oh, it's crazy. Dating is crazy these days. I don't need a man. When you do that, that is traumatization, because our natural desire is going to be for our husband. Oh, Ruth. Are you about to pull the Bible up on us? Okay. Tonight is going to be a spontaneous. Uh, and what was it? And her desire. Come on, somebody. And her desire shall be for her husband. Okay, I found you. I found you. You want to find out about the curse, baby? Talking about y'all Eve and all. Wait, did y'all see? Hold on. Did y'all see? The my name is roll call? Did you hear the Black History roll call? Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. But one was Eve, and I was like, why Eve's looking crazy out in these streets? But Eve was like, I was the first one naked or something like that. Now y'all trying to be like me, some crazy stuff. It was funny. So let me know if you saw that. So let me prove to you that this is why a woman will want to get married. Why we want to get married so bad, real bad. Even young Amy want to get married real bad. No, but she says she don't, but she do. All right. Genesis. Let me show you. I'm a do the real bubble. What they got for me? Genesis 3 verse 16. I know y'all like don't want to read the Bible and stuff, but let me tell you, you will get a 2-for-1 tonight, boo. Not here to preach to you, but I'm here to tell you what this thing say. Now, parallel verses, boo boo. Okay. Oh, I like this. I like this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. One thing you're gonna do as a Ruth relationship is learn something new. Here we go. I like this. I love freestyling on here. All right, but we're gonna still send them still. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. All right. Ready? Okay. Ready? Read. It says right here. You remember how Adam, all the men want to be mad because they want to be, listen, why I got to work? Why I got to work? Okay. Let me put Genesis 3 on here for y'all. Lord, I didn't even know I was doing this. Well. All right. Because I really want to pull down what both of them said. Okay. Hold up. Y'all with me? Okay, cool. All right. It says, ready. It says, can y'all see this part? Okay. The fall. And so he says, did God really say you must not eat from the tree of the garden? The woman said, we may eat from the fruit of the garden, but God did say you must not eat this fruit, eat fruit from the garden, from the tree that's in the middle of the garden, and you must touch it or you will die. You will not certainly die, for God knows if you eat it. Woo. So she gave check. Okay, so this how reckless we've been being. We got a recklessness from Eve. Okay, I love y'all women. Trust me, I do. I'm a woman too, but I'll be reckless sometimes. When it comes to real estate, when the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good, right, and pleasing to the eye, and was also desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some and ate it, and also gave to some to her. He was there. He saw everything, and he ate it. Then both the eyes. He said nothing. What did he say? He said nothing. And then say Adam was like, "Nah, man, nah, I ain't part of this." So all of the women that decide I'm going to be head of household, my husband better do everything I say. If he say buy a Beyonce ticket, then he better buy that Beyonce ticket. If I say, I'm sorry. If I say, let me do that again. You ready? If I tell my husband to buy me a Beyonce ticket, then he better buy me a Beyonce ticket. That's what they've been doing this since the beginning of time. She told her husband to eat that fruit, and he did. All right, so what happened? The eyes of both of them were open, and they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together, made coverings from themselves. Okay, things that was chilling was not a problem became a problem. Then the man, okay, so God said, "Where are you?" And they said, "I heard you in the garden, but I was afraid. I was naked, so I hid." And he said, "Who told you was naked? Like, hold on, what happened?" He said, "The man said, hold on." The man said, "The woman." Look at him blaming God. Oh my God. Adam done blame God. He said, "The woman you put here with me. She gave me some fruit of the tree and I ate it." Ooh. You sound like them internet dudes blaming the women. She gave me some of that fruit that you told me not to eat. I don't know why she don't listen, God. It's not like she wasn't even there when you said it. And I was there. I heard everything. But I'm gonna put all the responsibility on her because it was her idea. This is what happens when the woman is emotional and sees what she like. Ooh, them Beyonce tickets. That's just really what's on the minds of the people nowadays. But go on to your concert and then let me wait another year. I'll sell you a house next year. It'll be more money though. Oops. It'll be more. Did y'all see when the girl lost her fiance over Beyonce ticket? Y'all ain't see that? Yeah, she was like, she went crazy. And maybe I'll tell you later. Hold on. So let me show you. He said, he said, he said, "You gave me this woman and she gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it." Oh, he did take a little bit of accountability. He said, "I ate it." Then the Lord looked to the woman and said, "What has this done?" Then she said, "The serpent deceived me." Like, guys, this is so good because we have been deceived. Women, wake up. We have been deceived. The serpent has deceived us. Okay, I'm gonna get into it, but it's the same thing again and again. The woman gets deceived. She sees something with her eyes, even though it's not good for her. She go ahead. What? I hear all the girls with the, "Oh, but I like the drug dealer type. I like that roughneck type." Well, this has been our appetite. Well, were we not fed roughnecks? For the young people, a roughneck is, like a little gangster dude, I got a rough check, gotta get a roughneck. I need it in the morning, I gotta get a rough. Hey, Deja, you know that song? Deja, Deja, Deja's gonna be part of the show. You know that song? Get a rough check, gotta get a roughneck. Get a rough check, gotta get a roughneck. I need it in the morning, and I gotta get a roughneck. No. No. Oh my gosh! See, back in my days, back in the 1900s. But some of the songs. But anyway, that's before your time, baby. So anyway, my teenager don't know that song, but this is what we've been fed. That was the fruit, and I'm sure God was like, "Don't eat from that roughneck tree." Don't you eat from that roughneck tree, my darling. Okay. So we like to eat from the roughneck tree, and then we get them. Then he become our baby daddy. He becomes our baby daddy, and then we be like, "He's such a bad. Where he at? Where I can't stand men. They do this all the time." But if you had picked a good man, you wouldn't have that story. That good man would have been like, "We're gonna get married before we had this baby." We're gonna get married before we get this baby. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. It's not the women's fault. Like, all the parents, I don't know where y'all was bringing them kids every Sunday, but back in the day, all of y'all was in church. See, church taught us to wait before you have a baby, be married. Before you have sex, be married. So I do what I want to do here, and this is what God says here, and you fight it out, and we'll see who wins. Some of y'all became single mothers and fathers, and some of y'all became single mothers and fathers, or just had no kids. And a little bit of y'all got married and did it right. Just a little bit, right? Kudos to y'all. And y'all stayed married and y'all was good to go. But most people, they just did what they wanted to do. So, why did you say that, Ruth? I don't know. But we're going to find out. So he says so the woman said the serpent deceived me and I ate it. When God was like, hey, yo, what's up? Why did you tell him to eat this? First of all, this is what happens when there's no clear, okay, you're in charge or you're in charge. So we're going to be like, Adam. wait, Aaliyah, I need my props. Give me an apple. Adam. Oh, Adam, eat this apple. He could be like, you're like, I don't want to eat the apple. God told me not to. Oh, Adam. We're gonna try to get him to be like, if you want some of this later, you will. Okay, fine. That's probably what happened. I wasn't there. Probably what happened. All right. So here we go. The Lord gives out the punishment because you did not listen to him. All right. I know. I listen. And that's what I was saying. The kids used to go to church. So when you didn't bring your kids to church, they didn't never hear don't have sex before marriage. I'm telling you, it wasn't until 2022 that the women started hearing you should have been married before you had a baby. We had no, wait, hold up. We had no ideas that the men had morals. We had no idea that men had morals and standards. This is the tricky thing about men. Men will do something. And you know how David said, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I acted like a child. But when became a man, I put away childish things. Men know how to keep the childish. You preaching tonight, girl. The childish and the grown man separate. They know how to stop being a child. If you look at a lot of men, there's not many men that be like, I know that men cheat, men and women cheat, but men be really like, when I'm married, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not saying that's not what women do. I'm saying nowadays it's getting to be more even and the women are cheating as well. But I'm telling you, men, they do not intentionally cheat. They might cheat out of circumstances, but I'm telling you, they just don't want to. Even if they do, right? They just don't want to. So anyway, child, adult, they know how to separate it. They know how to be, when they become a man, they're going to be a provider. They want their family. Think about it. When men invest money, when men invest time, when men invest their resources, why would they throw it all away? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, especially how the way the laws are. So a lot of them are not going to cheat. A lot of them. I cannot tell you how many. I mean, when I looked at the cheating percentages, it was like 23% women and 24% men. That's like, it was like neck and neck, and it was not everybody. Okay. So maybe it was like, the half that didn't stay together, half of the half, they did cheat. Okay. But the other people that's still together, they either something happened, they worked it out, or they never cheated. Moving on. What is the punishment, child? He said, God was like, hey, yo, when I tell you something, you need to listen. So here go the punishment. He said, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals because you've done this. Oh, he was talking to the serpent. He said, you the cursed one. You gonna crawl on your belly and you will eat dust all the days of your life. So that's why snakes have no legs. They used to. I will put enmity between you and the woman, And between your offspring and hers, he will crush your head and you will strike his heel. To the women, I say, I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor will you give birth, you will give birth to children. Watch this. So for the women that say, well, we have modern medicine these days, and I get a C-section, I get epidurals and everything. Now I'm a C-section lady. C-section me up and down. I had one emergency one with my daughter Deja, second one. And ever since then, I've been getting C-sections. And hey, Ronnie, how are you? I got the link if you want to hop on. I know it's a new thing, so I'm gonna leave that there for y'all though. So I get C-sections, but one thing about C-sections, right? If I could have just got up and popped that baby out naturally, and on the first one I got up and I was walking within a couple of minutes probably. He said, "I'm good. How about yourself?" "I'm doing great. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. I know it's late, but I had to get it done, or it's just not gonna get done, Ronnie. It's just not gonna get done." So the thing about C-sections is when they give you enough drugs, so as soon as you hit, I remember one time I hit outside the door of the hospital. I don't know, it's like, how they have the maybe the thing on the baby, and as soon as you like walk out, it is like an alarm go off. Maybe they had an alarm on me because I went out. "Hey Keon, how are you?" I left out the hospital, and as soon as I got in the car, all the pain kept rushing in. Hey yo, I was like, "Yo, y'all gotta give me some pills." Then I had to go get the doctor that said, "No, not gonna give you no, what's the drug that they give you? No, it'll come to me. What's the drug, y'all? Y'all know the drug that they give you when they sell on the street too. Dang. Um Percocets. He said, "I'm doing good. Happy New Year to you." Happy New Year. I wanted a Percocet, and they said no Percocet. I said, "Why'd I have to go to you?" "Doctor, I was fine. I ain't gonna be hooked on no drugs, but I'm gonna be in a lot of pain. Y'all just cut me." No perks. Nothing worked. Right. So my point is, even if you get away from the labor pains, hey Joe, hey, I got the crew back. That's what I'm talking about. We got Joe, we got Ronnie, we got Keon. All right. Keon or Keon? All right. Did I say it right, Keon? I used to call you Keon, so I might be wrong. But it looks like Keon tonight. Um, so yeah, you can't get away from the pain. I'm telling the women we gotta wake up. Hey, hey, hey. He said, "Yeah." I said it right, Keon. Okay. All right. So it says right here. I'm just telling you why women want a man. Why we need. Why we even if we don't. Even if we want to fight it, we gotta have our man. We got to. It's right here. I'm showing you the Bible. The Bible. I don't know why I got the accent. Here we go. He says, "Your pains will be and childbearing will be very severe, and with painful labor you will give birth to children." Can't get away from it. Even with C-section, it's like actually worse. It's worse. 2 weeks of pain instead of just 2 days of discomfort or a day. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. My, 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 my. You sure look good tonight. For all the men, I'm gonna read it again. This is for the women. Your desire will be for your husband. If you're a man, you're like, "Why do these women want to get married so bad? I don't understand it. They barely want to, clean the house and cook and all of that stuff, but they can't get away from it." At a certain time in our lives, men and women, we just gonna want to get married. But the woman is this. He said, "Your desire will be for your husband, not for a ton of men, but for your husband, and he will rule over you." Rule over you. For those who don't want to have, it's submit to one another. Okay. Right here it says he will rule over you. This ain't no Paul or some man writing it. This is the words from God's mouth. If you really believe in the living word. Okay. And to Adam, he said, because you listen. Oh, Jesus. I'm out. I'm out. He said, because you listen to your wife. Because you listen to your wife with these ears and ate from the tree. You listen to her bad decision. I ain't saying you can't listen to your woman. Sit down and shut up and let me make all the decisions. That's not wise. Sometimes she got some wisdom. Sometimes she know what to do, what to say. Sometimes she know how to maneuver. Sometimes she the one praying. He said, do you do therapy sessions as well? Do I do one-on-ones? I do. I do. I do one-on-ones. What Joe say? Joe says, you speechless, Joe? Because you ain't got no comment in it. Hold on. I was supposed to do this. All right, we got to show them. Am I showing it? Okay. I hope the internet is slow today. All right. So he said, because you listen to your, oh, what happened? Okay. I'm still here. Sorry, guys. All right. Yes, there you go. I will do it for right now, Keon, for a testimonial. I will. Yes. Give me. Yeah, I'm doing the one I call them one-on-one sessions for. I disappeared. Yep, I'm back. Y'all can hear me okay, right? For testimonials. All right, cool. So here we go. Your desire will be for your husband and he will rule over you. Okay. The job of a woman is to find a man that she can be comfortable with him ruling over her. The job of a woman is so that she can find a man that she will be comfortable with him ruling over her. Okay. So there's going to be a guy, if you're open, if you're willing, that will, that will, that will be worth listening to, right? Worth it. A lot of them are, but the world tells us something different. Okay. Okay, so now check this out. To Adam, right? He said, I commanded you not to eat from it. You ate from it. I want y'all to see this. So you could technically be like, hey God, I read the Bible today because I was watching Ruth and Relationship. Oh, tell me, can you handle it? All right. Hopefully y'all come back on because I y'all off. Okay, cool. So he says, watch this. Cursed is the ground because of you, Adam. Through painful toil, you will eat food from it all the days of your life. That's why we got to work so hard. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. And then say nothing about no animals, but I'm going to move on. By the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground. And since from it you are taken, for dust you are, and to dust you will return. I think that's the verse they read when you about to die, child. He says, and Adam named his wife Eve because she would become the mother of all the living. Okay, that's all I wanted to share about that. Okay, so that's the desire. Okay, the desire is there. the desire for the man. Okay, so now let me go back to what we planned. All right, so I was offended. Women wake up. For me, I didn't feel like I had to wake up because 19, married. Obviously, I was serious about relationships. Obviously, I was serious about a family. I thought I was gonna like get my degree first and all that, but the way it worked out, I was doing both at the same time, right? And then so life does its thing. Didn't work out. I'm coming out and I'm like, who finna marry me next? Who is next? Because I'm not playing no games with y'all. So a lot of I don't understand that whole. Well, I want to have my fun. Like I wanted to go on a lot of dates. I didn't want to sleep with nobody, but I want to go on a lot of dates and right. That never quite happened. There's always another relationship, another. I'm like a relationship girl. So I pretty much like my market time, my time on market. You know how a real estate days on market. My days on market was very, very like even to this day, people are like, well, I thought you was married, and the community. So, no, I was like, no, I don't really advertise it because, it is what it is. If you're supposed to know, you're supposed to know. So my point is when people say they don't date intentionally, I'm like, what other way is there to date? Casual sex? Like, why would I? It didn't make sense to me. Casual sex and all of that stuff. It doesn't make sense, right? It's for women. It's like a thing where it's like, well, I can't get what I want, so I'll settle for that, and it's really selling yourself short, and it's kind of disrespecting yourself. That's why the Bible also says like when you have commit sexual sin, you sin against yourself. When we have sex with a man, we are emotionally entwined with him for no reason. Why do you? Oh, I'm in love with you. Why do you love me? I don't know. Because you slept with him, and our hormones start to attach, like make us want to attach to that person, and you don't really have a reason to attach. So that's why when you're really intentional and you take sex off the table, you will get to know who you're dealing with. Sometimes you think you're in love with the person, but you're in love with the physical. You're in love with the sexual experience. You're in love with the way they can make you feel. But other than that, it's not really a tangible relationship. It's not, they get on, like, you know, them getting on your nerves is a thing. Like they get under your skin because you're not compatible with that person, right? So anyway, yeah. So so this whole woman wake up thing, right? I was like, I don't need to wake up. I've been woke. I always been serious about relationships, but there was this thing that guy was doing, and multiple. I thought it was one time, but multiple times, I was like, what am I doing? What the heck am I doing? I was using my bitterness in a relationship, and I was like, like the person was like, "Oh, you're just gonna choose your money. You're gonna have a lot of. You're gonna be rich, but you're not gonna have no man." And I was looking. I was like, "Sound good to me. Sound good to me, cause you ain't." You know what I mean? He was not performing. He was not doing his part. Sometimes we get caught up in the lies that we want to believe in the beginning, right? Which was what I did. I believed in what I wanted to, and then it fell flat because my gut was like, "No, baby, he ain't it." But I didn't listen, so I had to find out for myself. I know a girl. She's like, "I gotta learn things on my own. I gotta find out for myself." Me, I'm not a find out for myself person anymore. I used to be. Not all the time. I tried to learn from other people's mistakes. So anyway, there was more than one time where I was like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I get it, you want to have this career, but your family is not complete yet. Your family has to be restitched together. So you're either going to focus on that or you're going to focus on this. Me and God be having some real conversations. So I was like, what if you wouldn't have to work this hard if you focused on that? If you have you ever got 2 for 1? Have you ever had it? Have you ever had a 2 for 1 sale or buy one get one free? Oh my gosh! Oh my loves, women, getting a man is buy one get one free. You can still get your career. It's not going anywhere. Work is always going to be there. Buy one get one free. But if you completely focus on the work and forget about the man, that work is, you're married to the work. You'll never be able to get out. But unless you retire, and y'all not that good at saving money. I'm just trying to say, y'all be spending the money. Y'all be spending the money. How do I know? I'm the realtor. I'm like, girl, don't you spend that money. Anywho, so it's important that I had to say, you know what? I'm going to switch gears. I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna focus on my dating life. I'm not. I got a window. I'm gonna make it through my window. I'm not gonna let the window shut on me. Okay. So that's when I start shifting. But it's like more than one time the light bulb went out. Went out, but went on about it. But every time I start shifting, one time I think one part of it is me having a son. So you can't be girl power all day long and have a son, sis. Like it's like, come on, be real. I heard something where they say kill all boys. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Cut that out. Cut that out. And I am praying for y'all black women out there that's saying the craziest things, that when people die, you laughing and making up stuff. Cut it out. Because whatever you sow, you're going to reap. So I would be careful with the words. Like you're literally like, the Bible talks all the time about like the same pit that your enemy dug for you, they're going to fall into that pit. So I wouldn't be surprised if something bad happened to the people that are laughing and people that are getting seriously hurt. I would not be surprised. But y'all play with God if you want to. Okay. Moving on. I realized that I had to be my brain had to be washed again. Okay. What it says something about be not conformed. What is it? Oh, we're gonna run our Bible verses today, baby. Be not conformed. I love Google. To this world. Okay, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may provide what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. That is Romans 12, verse 2. Don't be conformed to this world. If it looked like Ruth is always going right when the world is going left, it's that verse right there. I can't be conformed to the world. So when I say when I get so comfortable and I'm doing everything what everybody else is doing, it feels weird. I'm not gonna hold you because I'm not supposed to be conformed. A lot of women, the reason why they can't progress in relationships is because they don't even submit to God. Wake up, ladies. You don't submit to God. Wait. If I'm wrong, why is everybody getting evicted? Why are black women number one in evictions? If the way we're going is correct, then we should be the richest. We should not be getting kicked out. We should not be embracing van life. We should not be doing the stuff that I don't even follow anymore, because if I continue to follow what the women that are not successful are doing, I'm just going to keep talking about it. And I don't want to talk about that no more. I don't. I just want to focus on the women that are winning. They're quiet. They're not out here loud, but they're winning. And it's like probably 1%, honestly. Honestly, that has the character, that's trying to get their stuff together. It's hard. I'm trying to tell you, I try to have girlfriends, and it's one of the most impossible tasks, because something about her is gonna be like, oh my gosh, you one of them. You one of them, and I like for real, like, all right, when you become like a super like close with God and whatever religion you are, right? If you decide to be best friends with somebody that's the opposite of your religion, my friend, you are asking for trouble. You're asking for heartbreak. It's not gonna work out. So I'm to the point where it's like I don't make best friends with those people. I'll be cool with you, but best friends, no. And now I'm not cool with people that hate men. Like it's not okay for me. It's just not. Like hating men. Like why would you hate a man and you want a man? That's stupid. That's like hating a Louis Vuitton purse. Like why? If you like them, well, like why would you want? Why? Would you hate a Birkin bag? But you want one. Okay. You want a man, but you hate a man. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense for me. So, anyway, when I say renewing of my mind, I was brainwashed at 18 years old. And here's all the things that I believe that was told to me. Y'all ready? I got a list. All men are cheaters. All men are dogs. Every man has 5 girls. Women outnumber men, so many of the men don't settle down. I was taught to hate men. Okay. Um, Nowadays we're taught to hate men. First it was disliking, and now we took it to the next level to hate all men. Okay, I was taught that black men were oppressing black women. Where? I don't know. I just believed it. We're being oppressed by the patriarchy, and the patriarchy's black men. No, they being oppressed too. So how they? Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, black men don't feel pain, right? I used to believe that. I'm like, y'all cold? You need? Why would you get? You need a sweater? I was confused. I was a grown woman. Like, why are you shivering? I thought y'all don't feel no pain. I didn't feel no pain. Why are you crying? Why? I didn't know you had feelings. Feelings? What? Because they're taught to mask their feelings. They're taught to not have feelings. We're not supposed to care if they're offended. We're not supposed. This is how we are brought up. This is what the society has taught us. Society has done a number on the women. That's why I'd be like, please forgive us, guys. Forgive us because we don't know what we do. Isn't that what Jesus said about Judas? He said, the people that crucified him, I'm sorry. He said, forgive them, Lord, because they know not what they do. How many of y'all going to say that to your enemies? Right? The women don't know what they're doing. They don't understand all the odds are stacked against them. They don't understand the master plan. Let's make men dumb. Let's make them look dumb. Let's make them weak. Let's make them not fight back. They've already done it to black men. Oh, it worked with black men. Let's do it with everybody. Let's do it with all men. I swear that's what it was. Because they found a way to instill fear in black men. I'm like, black men, do you not know you can whoop them real good? It's no point. Because after you whoop them, you gotta go to jail. Then you gotta deal with the officer, that's white. Then you gotta deal with the judge, that's white. Then you gotta deal with the Supreme Court, that's white. It's like you can't win, so you let it go. This is the odds is not in your favor, stacked against you. I understand that. So with men nowadays, it's like they put you on TV, make you look dumb. The bumbling idiot, the husband, the crazy one. All the women the married women are not like, oh my god, I love my husband. They're not doing that. That's not cool. What is cool is my husband's so stupid. My husband doesn't do this. My husband doesn't do that. Look at these are the new ways we're being brainwashed, right? They're made to found. So let's make the men weak. Let's feminize the men. Let's have them sit around crying and blaming everybody and not fighting for their rights. But these young men used to fight and kill people so we can be free. And now we want them all to be babies and crying and complaining and wearing pants that's too tight and, and hoochie shorts and whatever. We want them to be girls. Matter of fact, we don't even want no population to exist. We want everybody to be gay. Now we can stop it all right now. This is the agenda. This is what it seems like they pushing. So more lies that I was told that women have it harder than men. Now I'm a woman, and it's almost dang near impossible, right? But there's one thing I got under my sleeve, right? There was a period of 10 years where I'm not gonna say I didn't work because I worked every day, but I didn't have to leave the house, clock into a job that was mind numbing and would break my back every day. Did not have to do that. No, did not have to do that. Yeah, I probably was on call 24 hours with my children, but I did not have to do that. Okay. That's the benefit of being a woman. So I didn't see it that way. I was like, well, I gotta do all this work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. But the fact that we can even complain about the positions that men put us in. Ooh, ouch. We could complain about positions that men can put us in. Ain't no man gonna be put in that position to be like, oh, you don't have to work. I got you. I'm gonna pay all the bills. No. So how can I say I have a harder life than the man? I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to see it. I was like, nah. And then the world sitting there treating y'all like y'all this you're the bad guy. They're treating them like they're trash. They're treating them horribly. But I had to wake up to it. It wasn't like overnight. So yeah, I had to wake up. The person was right. We had to wake up. It's just not, it's just, what did I have to wake up to? I was not waking up to, I want to be a married woman. I was waking up to, oh, this is how they treat men. Oh, that what I thought about men was not accurate. These are the kind of things I had to wake up to. And so if you don't, if women don't know that they're being brainwashed or programmed or whatever, because see, when you're an entrepreneur, you on fire tonight, girl. Woo! I need fire. Somebody give me fire. I need fire. I can't use fire. That's crazy. Oh, but give me that. Where that candle at? Give me some fire. Should I use fire? Anyway, never mind. I'm just messing. I said this is fire. Let me get some fire. Stop it. I'm getting the magic done. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. All right. So now I lost it because I was too hyped. Women have it harder than men. What was I saying? Dang, tell me what I was saying, guys. Let's see if they're listening. What was I saying? I was saying that men, women. Dang. All right, it'll come to me. Anyway, men have it harder than women. That's what I was saying. I was saying men have it harder than women, and then I mean, women have it more complicated. I think it's simple. Men have it simple. Go to work. The end of the story. Women, we find it hard. We have to cook. We have to clean. We have to do lunch. We have to get the kids. We have to do this. It's just a lot of stuff going on, but also our brains can handle it, right? So we like, you only got one job. All you gotta do is work. Yeah, but do that same thing forever, right? Anyway, so yeah, I don't think that women that's probably the hardest thing that a woman has to admit is that men have it harder than women. The only thing I would give them, because somebody was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what double standard that men have. Men have this thing where the double standard that we hate the most is that y'all get to sleep around and get praised for it, and then women do the same thing and they get like burnt at the stake for it. You know what I mean? That's the main benefit. And the guy's like, we're supposed to do that because we're men and we have hard lives. Whatever excuse you want to use, that's fine with me. um, More brainwashing. Happy wife, happy life is brainwashed to me because it insinuates that it's only important that the wife is happy. And I don't believe in that. Okay, why? Did you see what it says that the man will rule over her husband? Like, we're not even doing marriage right. The man will rule over his wife. Rule over. You better pray you got a benevolent dictator. Shout out to Anti Daniel. Oh, he pissed me off when he said that. I'm a benevolent dictator. But I swear, if you pay a close attention, he's very sweet on his wife. Yes, he is. But anyway, happy wife, happy life. Oh, okay, here we go. All black men are broke. There's another brainwash. All black men are broke. Now we're transitioning out of what society is telling us to what other black women are telling us. This is what happened in the circles. What you're watching right now in real time is what women talk about when no men are around. You get to see it with your own eyes. I wasn't privy to all the conversations, but now that I know that that's how it is in these streets, I remember the time in Ruth's relationship. They're like, well, you always talk about men. Why can't you talk about the women? And I was like, what do women do? I didn't know. And then when I start seeing it and people start coming out, I had a train, ran on me. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Please make it stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear this anymore. Please stop, y'all. If we had a team and we were going to win and we were all on the same team, we losing. Just stop talking. Just stop saying crazy stuff. Some of the stuff the men are not talking about what they did with. They didn't talk. They're not talking about that stuff. You are, and you're making us look bad. So yeah, yeah. Happy wife, happy life. No, I don't. I believe in happy house, happy spouse, or happy spouse, happy house. So we help. We do each other. Make each other happy. or make yourself happy and add to each other's happiness. All black men are broke. Most black men like losers, nerds, or like some are nerd. Like if you basically when I mean nerd, it's like if you dress a certain way or if you appear to be a suburbanite, right? If you dress properly, some of the women we are attracted to that. A man in the suit, baby, right? Um, um, but if he doesn't have that street dress. Like I've seen guys with the street dress, but I'm at the age where that is the young bull stuff. Like I ain't got time for that. Like you know what I mean? But the bull could dress. Like dress he can. But you're not ever gonna find all of it again. I didn't say he was fine. He was dressing. Matter of fact, his dress made him look even better than what he was. Because when he took all that stuff away, I was like, this is what the guy mean with the makeup. He took all that stuff away, and I was like, oh no, I'm good. I feel like I've been bamboozled. I've been catfished. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like if you're not cool, like if you're not, he's a Dickie Suits. Um, I mean, what he was wearing was like Adidas and stuff like that. Dickie Suits, man, yeah, we like that stuff. I don't know about that. I'm from the '90s. Yeah, we like them Dickies, but I don't know if it's still cool, what's not cool, whatever. I just like what I like. Like I dress how I want to dress. I don't feel like, oh, I got this on, I'm wearing that. Then I got the newest ugly slides. I don't wear stuff like that. I just dress as a woman, and I want a man that dress as a man, and that's it. But to always the guys that be always in a sweatsuit is what I mean, Ronnie. When they always in a sweatsuit or dress down clothes is never a smooth day. Like that's not gonna match me because I'm always dressed up. You see what I'm saying? So to me, it's a sign of immaturity where you're always in sweatpants. Like they never like even jeans is too dressy for them, right? Like they always in sweatpants and some kind of matching set, and I'm like, come on, like we getting older now, right? Um, just if a man is smart, they consider him a nerd, or like but I can't deal with people that's not intelligent. So like all of these things are conflicting. I'm like, I can't listen to what y'all talking about because y'all like the opposite of what I like. Here's another one: drug dealers are the only masculine men. Y'all want to know why women love drug dealers so bad? Even one girl, she was like, brought up in the church, but I just wanted a guy who used to be a drug dealer, but he loved Jesus now. I said, oh, this is a problem, right? We want the rugged, masculine, super ultra masculine man that ain't scared of nobody, right? But we don't want the gunshots that come with it. We don't want the body bags. We don't want the jail stints. We don't want none of that stuff that comes with it. But we like the look and the confidence of the drug dealer. Like, it's a thing where that's what we're attracted to, the danger and the masculine part of it. But if you're a very wise woman, you understand that every man, come on, Jordan Peterson, every man has a beast in him. Every man can kill somebody with his bare hands if it came down to it. So he has a good side of him and he has the beast side in him, right? So if you know that and you're looking at, okay, what are the qualities that make you this manly man? You will see some of the nicest guys, and they don't take no, like there's some men, they draw a line. Like imagine this was a line and nobody can cross this line, baby. And they're not gonna really talk too much. Come on, fan yourself, girl. They're not gonna talk too much. They're not gonna talk. That's why I say hold your frame. They're not gonna talk too much, but it's like they're not doing something. They're not doing it. It's not them being stubborn. It's not them being whatever. They just not doing whatever it is. Once you cross that line, if they were Adam, they'd be like, "Baby girl, you about to eat that fruit, but I'm not eating that fruit." No, that was the fault. That was the problem, right? The woman could have been the only one punished, but Adam went down with her because he went along with her. He didn't draw that boundary. That's masculinity to me. Where it's like he can draw boundaries and say, we're not going past this line. If we go past this line, I'm out. Now, I'm not talking about abusive. There's a guy on the internet, right? He has these little skits, wackest dude, and cringy videos. And he's like, how to train your girlfriend. And he's like, oh, you on the phone? And he packs her stuff. Like, I told you that I don't deal with women who go to the bathroom with their phone. And I'm like, what he think is funny, but women be finding themselves in those controlling, crazy situations with those men. Now that's too much. I'm talking about most of the time you try to make your girl happy, but there's a line that you have to cross that you can't cross. What women want to do is they want that stubborn, like that drug dealer. He's not gonna do nothing you want him to do. So why y'all so infatuated with him? I don't know. But anyway, moving on. Another lie is women are angels. We are perfect. We never mess up. When we toot, it don't stink nothing. We're angels. We're perfect. We came out perfect. We're always right. There's another one. These are lies. What happens is like you really like. Dang, I remember the fact of I was arguing because I just believed that I was right because I was a girl, and that also means that men are automatically wrong. Think about it. This is why when you can detect all of these things, you already know she's gonna be a problem. You already know she's gonna be a problem. That's why I say women wake up because I promise you, half these women are not aware of these issues. They're not aware that how they come across is selfish. How they come across is mean. How they come across is like trying to take advantage of a situation, manipulative. They have they just do it naturally, so they don't know. I'm just assuming they don't know, but some women do know and they use it to their advantage. And they just somebody call them out on it. That's when they realize that's what they're doing. Okay. Another lie is believe all women. I don't believe no all women. I don't, because we want to believe them. We want to believe they're innocent. We want to believe they're always telling the truth. But there's women we know they're not. And then when they lie, what we do as a woman, we so empathize with them. We put ourselves in their shoes and say, "What did I do when I lied? I wanted somebody to have my back when I lied, so let me go ahead and do that." I used to think it was the men. I used to think the men was like, you know how you talking, and the guy cosigns, the friend cosigns, whatever the guy says, and you're like, "Dang, y'all just in cahoots all the time." Now we have become that. We have become the cahoots guy, right? Whatever the girls say, we got to co-sign on it. We got co-sign on it because it's strength in numbers. But what they're not understanding is that men be very smart. They're very smart. They can really think logically, and they can debate your behind off. Like if they really wanted to, they could. Now they can't argue emotionally like we can, but they can. If you're talking about points and making sense, and I'm gonna back down when I know you're right, the men will win. But if you're talking about emotion and tricks and mind games, the women will win. All right. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. All right. So another lie is men and women are the same. This is the brainwash. This is the brainwash. Men and women are the same. How are we the same? Our parts are not the same. We don't have the same kind of strength. Life will teach you if you just pay attention. I used to be Uber driver a long time ago, and I realized, y'all motherfuckers like this. Like, I was like, I can't compete with the men because it's like they like the taste of blood in their mouth. I can't compete with the crazy. What? They would go in and they would make $1,400 a week, and I'm like, day one, I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Day two, I'm like, yeah, yeah. Day three, I'm like, oh no, oh no, I can't. 12 hours a day driving around the city. 12 hours a day driving around. Mind you, I'm a mom. Mind you, I got a whole nother business going on. I was like, I can't compete with them. That's how I had to learn that I couldn't compete with the men. Now, can I compete with them in real estate and whip them? Yeah. But physically, I'm not competing with no man. I'm not doing. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even compete with them. And if they're like, hey, Ruth, we about to have a call. I'm like, I'm not, I'm not in it. What I need is to have some leverage. I will be running some ads. I'll be doing all types of stuff. But me, pick up the phone, why would I do it to myself? Me, door knocking, all this physical stuff and all this. Like, what do you think? This is a pursuit of happiness? Talk about he didn't even hang up the phone because it was costing him 14 seconds. Boy, I got no time for that. I'm not interested in working to death. I'm not interested, but the guy's like, yeah, I'm working, I'm getting money. I'm like, I don't want money then. Tell the truth, shame the devil, Ruth. Tell the truth, shame the devil, Ruth. I like that. That should be a shirt. Tell the truth, shame the devil, Ruth. Oh my gosh. I don't want it that bad. I'm sorry. I can do what I can do, but I ain't doing more than that. I got so many things to balance. I ain't got time for that. Okay. Shoot. I was like, and then you got to do the 1,400 next week too. Because you can make $200 a day doing Uber, but you had to do it 7 days a week for the rest of your life. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. All right. And I know some men are like, I ain't doing that either. So I hear y'all. Um, the other lie is to choose gender over race. Choose gender over race. So I almost voted for Hillary Clinton because I'm like, oh, she's a woman. This is how to the left I was. She's a woman. I'm gonna go with the woman. Naturally, that's what I was gonna do. And I was like, so you don't feel like you're a black person? Why would you not vote for Obama? Okay, fine. I'll vote for Obama. I didn't want to. I was like, but he's a man. I don't know this man. Why would I vote for him? I know Hillary. Mind you, Hillary over here swindling Haiti and where we come from. And I was like, no, never mind. All right. Also, this whole thing, once they realize that black men are not checking for them, now all of a sudden they're gay. All black men are gay, right? The first thing they attack you is say that you're gay, or all black men are liars. You know, once you start believing these lies, right? Um, you start to realize that some people are really telling the truth. Like one time, this happened to me where it's like, I was like, "Oh, I caught you in a lie," and just freshly talking to the person, and I'm like, he's like, "I didn't lie, this and that and that." I was like, "Oh yeah, you did say that." I was like, "You know what? I've been treating you like you are just like everybody else. Well, you've never lied to me. You've never lied to me. So from now on, I got to treat you at that level of I'm going to treat you like you never lie, you never will, right? You never lie, you never will. And whatever happened to me in the past has nothing to do with you. So you have a blank slate. Women are not coming in like that. We're not coming in like that. And the reason why I said that to that person is because the previous person, I gave him a blank slate. I said, bruh, ain't nobody ever had this good. Nobody. What did he do? He lied his butt off. That's what he did. Sure did. Sure enough did. He sure did. He lied. He did lie to me. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm like, you lying over dumb stuff. Your age, you lied over this, you lying over that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I was just automatically assuming. So then one time this guy tried to talk to me at the gas station, and I asked him for his ID. He's like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I don't believe you, sir." He did look a different age, but I didn't have to ask him. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to see your ID, sir." And he was like, "Here's my ID. Like, why would you think I'm not? You, what's wrong with you? Why would you think I'm not this?" And he showed me his ID. It was too funny. I was like, "Yeah, I must be a little hurt right now." What else? What do you think so far, Ronnie? Um, all black men are deadbeat dads. Not all of them, but a lot of black men are deadbeat dads. And like, oh, another one is that men can't raise kids. And I know it's not true, but this is what's circulating out here, right? So like when I had my first child, the person I was with had already had a child. So a lot of things he taught me how to do this and taught me how to do that. People think, oh, it's easy, just change the diaper and this and that. You gotta know to hold the baby's head, and like I see the girls at church and they don't hold the back of the baby head when the baby bob like this, like little things like that or whatever. But so I was like, yo, like it blew my mind. I was like, yo, you better at this than me at first. I mean, of course, I surpassed after a while, but uh, and yeah, I should have. Dang, now that I thought about it, I should never act like I knew what I was doing. I could have had way more support on the rest of the kids. He's like, you got it? You good? After that, he didn't help me no more. You gotta act. And I'm sure the men do this. The men be like, I can't change dirty diapers. Anyway, all right. What other lies? All men are lazy, or they're on your couch, or they're abusive. Okay. So what was it? Something was being said, and it was like, oh, why would I submit to this man and he's on the couch? Or why would I submit to this man? Why all of a sudden he always on some couch, lazy on the couch? I'm like, y'all are sleep. Matter of fact, guys are making what I did realize when I was like, yo, y'all men are making money. Okay. They go to the warehouse, they're making money. Meanwhile, when I was the unskilled, now well, before I was a realtor or whatever, I was like, bro, here you go. I'm back. 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 Okay. So I'm about to wrap it up. Sorry about that. So the last one is all relationships are abusive. All relationships are abusive. Now I'm starting to hear that. I never thought all relationships were abusive. Like that's stupid, right? But that's what they're passing along on the internet now. All right. Older women are telling younger women to stay single, which I think is a mistake. Huge mistake. Because that woman is in a place where she has money. See, the one thing about women is that they're choosing money over a man. Money over a man. Money's not gonna hold you at night. Money's not gonna rub your shoulders. Money's not gonna cook you a meal. Yeah, I mean you can buy a meal, but money's not gonna do all those things. But a man could do so much more than you think. All right, so now passport bros. I feel like if women don't start waking up and showing that it's cute right now, but as it catches on and these guys are starting to bring back wives, like they're gonna have some success. Like right now they're playing around, but eventually they probably will get married in a couple years. And when they do get married, now it's gonna be like the passport bros wives and stuff like that. And more men are going to jump on the bandwagon, but the women had a shot to change and they would not do it. What problems can you foresee, Ruth? Well, now you have to mangle the cultures together, which I mean, I'm not, I have my own little culture now. But it's kind of diluting us some because it's like we're spread around all over the world. We're not working together. Everybody to each his own. Everybody's going to different parts of the world. And like I get it, but at the same time, it didn't have to happen. But it's what's happening. So when y'all say all black men are broke, how they so broke that they can travel? How they so broke that they can pay for themselves to travel the world? That's not broke, baby. I feel like you played yourself. I feel like all those standards and all those things, like, oh, he's a nerd. Oh, he don't dress right. Oh, he's not cute. Oh, all of these things that you said to stop yourself from being with that man. Now it's like you care if he leaves the country. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Now, all of the things I said before, that's speculation. That's emotions. That's feelings. But one thing they got on us, women, is that the men have the facts in their favor. Okay, we're the ones that's walking away 70 to 80% of the time for marriage. We are the ones that's 80% obese. We are the ones that are, I forgot, was more than 54% that are single mothers, right? Um, we it's a lot of us that this is really our situation, right? But we're all of the other things were lies, right? So we're losing because of the truth is against us, right? It's true. The truth is against us. That's why nobody want me to say it. Nobody want me to talk about it. The truth is against us. But the lies live in us. The lies that we were told live in us. Okay. But what I will say is, when you're submitted to God, you can submit to a man. When you're submitted to God, you can submit to a man. Okay. Um, the best man to me is one who does not ask you to submit, but can appreciate it when you do. And and if it was me, I would want to submit to somebody that's not demanding submission, right? Like you don't want to demand you're my employee and I demand you obey every word I say. It's not like that. You want them to want to work with you. You don't want to have to demand things. He desires cooperation. A lot of them are not even asking for submission, but I volunteer my submission if it's the right person. And I believe in this. The better the character the man is, the more submission that he gets. I'm gonna say it again. The better the character, the more submission that he gets. So that's why you don't submit to a man who has bad character, poor character, because he's not going to know what to do with you. A lot of these guys be on that power trip. I need the guys to know that. A lot of them be wanting control. I hear many times, more than one time, I would like to control my woman. Why? Oh, I just think I know better. Well, nobody wants to submit to you, sir. Like, and the ones that you would want to submit to you would never submit to you. And that's the problem. So yeah, you might get submission from her, but that's not really the girl you wanted, sir. But okay. It's all right. Every happy wife I talk to has let me know when I have private conversations, they have said, um, he is not my amazing man list. Like he's not what I wanted. Like frankly, he's not what I wanted, but he's more than what I needed. More than what I needed. He's like above and beyond what I expected in a man. That's like he's not as tall as I thought he was gonna be. He's not as cute as I thought he was gonna be. He doesn't have as much money as I thought he was gonna be. But this guy's the best guy that I could ever be with. This is married women. Married women that are satisfied, that are happy. Married women. There's some guys, they make money, they're making money now, but they're gonna make more money in the future. You so busy trying to clock somebody money, somebody paycheck, somebody potential, somebody whatever, that you're gonna miss that guy. And he might look a little dorky, and he might look a little not put together, or he might look a little less confident than other men. But you walk by him, walks by me every day. Ooh, Love all the same. Somebody's like, all the singing coming back. Woman that stole my heart. The man that stole my heart. And handsome is his name. I hope that I can make him mine. For a mother woman stands your remix. Once your handsome is mine. I swear we will never. I gotta go sleep. All right. But yeah, those guys that they marry and they're like super happy. Like God gave them more than they ever expected, ever wanted. And that man like adores her. He's not gonna be like look like a drug dealer, sis. We need to wake up. He's not gonna be best dressed. Wake up. Stop going for the guy that all the women want. So you only want the guy because you want to stunt on the women, not for love? It's not making no sense. You have to decide what's more important, my ego or my heart. Ooh, ooh, my ego or my heart is more important. Right now, ego's like, oh, I need me a man I can show off. First of all, we supposed to be the ones that showing up. The reason why these guys think they the prize because you make them the prize. Oh, he got to. I'm looking for a man who's pretty. He got to be super handsome. Okay, and so it's 30 other women want that same guy. Would do anything for him. You can't compete, baby. Come on. Then you get mad. Anyway, but if we wake up, we understand the value of men, and we understand that God could give you somebody right in your back pocket, but you won't give him a shot. You won't give him a chance. You don't know what he can do. Wake up. Wake up. Did it? All right, with that being said, let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video for sure, and hit us up for one-on-one conversations. And thank you so much for watching Ruth and Relationships. Ruth and Relationships. Tell me, can you handle it? It's the Ruth and Relationship Show. Bye.